Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I told a friend of mine that I was going to do a car video, and I want y'all to be very on the same page as me when I do this video. Note that I'm doing this video on showing the goodness of God, not to show off my car, not to show how good it looks and all kinds of stuff, but I really would just want y'all to understand the message and how amazing God is, even in circumstances and we mess up, and how good and gracious He truly is, and when you obey Him. So I'm just gonna show y'all real quick my car, and again, I'm not doing it to show it off, but I do really want y'all to understand. Here it is right here, if y'all can see it. There we go. It's a 2017 Ford Focus, and the car that this is what's up. Okay, so I'm just gonna explain a little bit. So I had bought a 2013 Chevrolet Cruze two and a half weeks ago, something like that. And since I had the car the same day that I got it off the lot, not within an hour or 2 hours that I gotten it already telling me stop engine, it was overheating. So, and the message behind this video is obeying God and basically having patience. So I talked to them and they said, well, okay, you can't bring it back until Monday, and this was like Friday. So I waited off the weekend and I brought it back, and telling y'all, they kept the car for about a week, because when I brought it there, they said that everybody else had went on vacation, so they wasn't going to be able to look at it. So at the weekend that everybody got back, I got the car back maybe 2-3 days later after everybody got back. And they said they changed it and everything. And I'm telling you, the same day I drove that car off the lot again, and it said change timing belt. So I was like, man. So I told them again, and I'm telling you, I'm being very patient with them. I've learned, God has dealt with me a lot to learn a lot of bit of patience. And I'm not perfect, y'all. I mess up. I do make mistakes and everything. I don't want y'all to think I'm more holy than anyone else, because I mess up, make mistakes. But through this process, and I talked to a guy, and he said he was very well aware of when it hits about 100,000 miles, that it says it's time to change the timing belt. So it's basically just like a warning notification, like when it says it's time to change your oil. You don't have to change it at that exact moment. You can wait. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I'm just gonna keep driving the car and everything. And so like that Wednesday, last Wednesday, before I left to come go to Bible study, it was telling me stop engine, oil pressure low. I'm like, really? So I was like, I gotta get to Bible study. So it said oil pressure low, stop engine. So I drove it to Bible study and drove it back anyway. And yesterday when my dad was about to leave, go to work, he asked me if I needed anything. And I told him everything was going on, and he said I needed to call them. I told him I wasn't going to call them. I've already bothered these people enough and everything. My dad said, well, I'm going to call them. So my dad called them. And so basically the guy said, okay, he said, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to try and get you out of that car. So no, check this out. So that car that I had, like I said, was a 2013 Chevrolet Cruze. And the guy said, after he said it, he gave me a little bit. And then it said, I'm going to get you into a 2017 Ford Focus. And the car don't have but like 45,000 miles on it. Great on gas. I can even talk to it with my phone and everything. And so it truly is an amazing and blessing from God. But it's not about the material things. Honestly, the most important thing, the thing that I love the most, is what I learned out of it, from the things that God has showed me to learn how to have patience. I'm telling y'all, through this whole process, the two people there even told me, he said, man, I wish all customers were like you. And one of them even told my mom that we wish more customers were like your son, when my mom came to drop me off to get it. Because of how patient and because of how nice I was. I didn't dog them. I didn't give them any crap. I'm telling them, where's my car? Where's my car? Why y'all taking so long? Why y'all this? Why y'all that? And because a lot of people be like, drop my, and be so mad. I wasn't. I was just being patient, cool, calm, and collected. I'm telling y'all, it's whatever. Take y'all's time. Do what you got to do. And in the process of it, God honored of how of what I learned and applied to my life, and being patient, not being complaining, not getting mad, not doing this and that. And this is what God does. And God already knew that that car, that cruise that I bought was already going to give me problems. So God took something like that, a situation like that, and worked it to his goodness to get me this car. This is a $20,000 car, and it's $16,000 is how much I gotta pay on it. But it's originally like a $20,000 car, and God, he just took something like he would take something and make you go through something so you can get somewhere, so he can do something for you in life. God wanted me to have this 2017 Ford Focus, and he used that messed up problem with the 2013 Cruise and worked that to get me this. And like I said, I'm not doing this to show my car off or material things. I'm here to show y'all the goodness and the testimony of what God can do. But the thing is, though, can you apply what you learn? Can you continue to grow in your walk? Check this out. My sermon this morning for the nursing home is it doesn't have to be that complicated. And I didn't show any kind of complicatedness during the whole process with the cruise. So it was like the situation, the problem that God put me in, it was like God was testing me. Okay, how patient can you be? Okay, can you not get mad? Can you be calm in the situation? Can you still be nice? Can you still be loving? If I would have caused any kind of trouble I have it during the whole situation with the cruise, God would just be like, well, I don't see you being patient. I don't see you applying what you learned in your walk with me, you know? But because of the faithfulness that I had towards God and we had towards me, God honored it, and God said, you know what, I got something better for you. And that's exactly what I posted when I took the picture over here, that God has something. When God says, I got something better. He says, I see you honoring me. I see you being faithful. I see you having patience. I see you trusting in me. And I trusted the whole time, and I prayed, and I just let my faith be big. And then this is what God did, blessed me with this 2017 Ford Focus. And it's just amazing, the goodness of God. And like I said, please don't get this wrong. I'm not doing this to show off my car. I'm doing this to show y'all the goodness and the amazing and the beautiful and how God is. Even when we mess up and make mistakes, okay? Even the most people who tend to be show how to be so spiritual, so holy and everything. I don't want y'all thinking that's not what I'm trying to put on myself, trying to be so spiritual, so holy and everything. Because folks, I mess up, okay? A lot of us mess up. You know, some people you think that are so spiritual, so holy, they mess up as well, okay? But the higher the calling, the higher the fire. And I know I go through a lot, and it's all for God's glory. And this way here was a test of my patience, and the test of, am I going to get mad? Am I going to make everything complicated? Am I going to be like the children of Israel and complain about everything? But no, God saw that, and God honored it. And I mess up, make mistakes too, but God is so good. His grace is so good. His mercy is so good. And devil's always coming knocking around, but you know what? Great is he that lives in me than he that lives in the world. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I said I was going to make a car video, but the car video on the message. And to me, that's what's so good about going through a storm and a trial and tribulation, whatever. It's the message. It's what you learn out of it. It's how you can learn what you use to apply it to your life, to move on and to help others out in the same situation that you went through. What you can learn, you can give to others and help them as well. And that's what's amazing. So I just encourage y'all, anyone who's going through anything, have patience. Don't complain. Because when children of Israel, they complained, they made things more complicated than what it should have been, because it took a 2-week journey for them to get where they needed to go, but it ended up taking them 40 years. You don't want that. So don't complain, have patience, know God's gonna work things out, trust in him, and don't self-condemn yourself when you mess up and stuff like that. God sees you trying. Just get back up, keep trusting in him. I'm telling you, your faith will elevate and elevate and elevate and grow. So y'all be blessed, and I love y'all. And yeah, just trust in God. Don't make things more complicated than when it has to be. Okay, if it needs to be, if it's simple, it's simple. Let it stay simple. Okay. All right, I love y'all.